Do you hear that sound? That's not just any sound. That sound is the secret of Monkey Island. Well, it's not the secret, it's the music of Monkey Island. We still don't know the secret of anyway. Decades after its release and years after the first time I played it, I still get the same feeling when I hear that intro music. A sense of wonder, adventure, of mystery and excitement. The world of Monkey Island is filled with memorable musical themes and motifs. Often Caribbean-inspired, you're never too far away from the sound of steel drums, pan flutes, and reggae grooves. It's amazing and impressive how charming and filled with character the music is, even having been composed digitally years ago. After the intro credits, we're introduced to Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, and a hint of the duality of moods in Monkey Island, from epic and adventurous to playful and maybe just a little bit silly. A theme that continues throughout, always seamlessly. Guybrush begins his adventure on Melee Island, and we're greeted by its calming yet somewhat mysterious sounds. He'll be sure to visit some of the local hotspots, whether it be the hustle and bustle of the Scumm Bar, local traveling circus, or to gain some knowledge from the resident Voodoo Lady. Let's not forget about Stan, the used car or boat salesman of Melee Island, and his shipyards theme. Funky, jazzy, and just a little bit sleazy. It's perfect. You may not always notice the impact of the music until you really listen for it, but it always brings the environments to life. Like when you're following the shopkeeper through the woods and this ambiguous bass feature track plays. LeChuck's theme is another great example of the contrasting of moods, blending the brooding sound of growling brass, while at the same time somehow being playful and comedic. Things are even rounded out with whimsical, romantic, orchestral themes. And when he does adventure out to Monkey Island, it truly does feel like we're in the middle of a jungle. Even just the ambient soundscapes add an immense amount of depth. Monkey Island 2 is even bigger and, dare I say it, better. The main theme takes on an even groovier reggae and Caribbean-inspired feel. Running into one of LeChuck's main henchmen, Largo, and his dastardly accompaniment is one of the first things you'll do. Monkey Island 2 also introduced the iMUSE system, allowing for music to seamlessly morph and change as you move about. Wandering around Woodtick showcases this almost immediately. The three main islands of the game and their maps each have their own unique themes. I especially enjoy Phatt Island's theme. It's like quintessential early 90s MIDI music. music of Scabb Island's graveyard delivers a perfectly macabre, creepy feel as you wander through it. And the crypt within delivers a death march, both haunting and beautiful. And when you meet Rapscallion, you'll know he was a groovy dude. Just listen to his variation on that theme. Love that MIDI guitar. The Voodoo Lady is back along with her own reggae groove. And stands back too, along with plenty of used coffins and lovable, corny music. Be sure to take in the sights and sounds as you charter a boat with Kate Capsize. Possibly one of my favorite themes in any of the games. It's just so damn catchy. What a pain it is late in your adventure to be captured by LeChuck and his henchmen. But you'll at least find some relief in this cleverly evolving musical backdrop as you work out how to escape. And once you do, you'll get to enjoy the serene soundscapes of the Dinky Island jungle. And the treasure of Big Whoop that lies beneath. Monkey Island 3, The Curse of Monkey Island, may be a deviation from the first two games, but as CD audio became the norm, there was more music than ever. From the moment it begins, you'll be whisked away into the sounds of a tropical paradise. The main theme makes its return, fleshed out more than ever, now being performed on real instruments, brimming with life and character, and yet staying true to the original. Background music plays a larger role in Monkey Island 3, but it's always still appropriate and memorable. The first room you encounter eases you in, with another clever orchestration melding from laid-back and piratey to somewhat devilish and sinister, hinting that LeChuck is lurking right above you. Solve the first dialogue puzzle and you're rewarded with a lovely piratey reggae groove. Once you reach Plunder Island, you'll find yourself enveloped in the sounds of the vast ocean, the tribal island jungles, and a smooth Caribbean groove. Step on into the main town square of the island and enjoy the almost colonial-inspired orchestration. Upscale, fancy, yes. And still never sounding out of place. Be sure to explore and take in the sounds surrounding the island's natural wildlife and exotic biomes. Pamper yourself at the Brimstone Beach Resort. Or stop on into the local eateries to dine and relax. Wherever you go, your ears will thank you. But maybe not your stomach. The Voodoo Lady is back again, bringing along her familiar theme and reggae grooves. And Stan's theme is back too, along with Stan himself, of course. Music does play an integral role in Monkey 3 at times, such as proving yourself through dueling banjos, or before finally setting sail with your almost endlessly rhyming pirate crew.
We're a band of vicious pirates.
A sailing out to sea.
When you hear our gentle singing,
You'll be sure to turn and flee.
Oh, this is just ridiculous.
Insult Swordfighting makes a return with a perfectly adventurous score as you insult your way towards Captain Rottingham. Blood Island, for having such a sinister name, is a place I could sit and spend hours just listening to the sounds of. Driving, engaging, and wondrous. Elaine, though temporarily cursed, is enchanted with a wonderfully ambient soundscape when you choose to visit her. The Cannibals, no longer cannibals, seem to have relocated to Blood Island. The music accompanying their village displaying the diversity of sounds found in the world of Monkey Island. And like Scabb Island and Monkey 2, Blood Island has its own graveyard and crypt. And you'd be right if you thought they sounded familiar. A lovely callback, still fresh sounding. Crypt music is especially eerie, almost seemingly atonal as the wind carries the melody. This world is vast, and there are plenty more wonderful themes and music to be found. These are just a handful of them. Wherever you go, whatever you do, while you're there, be sure to take in the wonderful sounds that grace your ears as you explore the world of